Good news, everybody. So I got the ability cooldown legendary implant and I put it on DEATHWALKER. This is going to be a great implant for anybody who plays this game even semi-seriously. You can put it on Orion, DEATHWALKER, Aegis, pretty much any mech that you want to make more effective. The reason I chose DEATHWALKER is because for me, it's kind of like crowd control having DEATHWALKER in there, right? You have all the enemy team shooting at you while you're using your specialty. This is gonna make sure that your team can properly get rid of the enemy without getting any damage, and you don't either, right? As long as you're using your ability. I think it went from like 15 seconds to about 11-ish, right? And that's not fully upgraded. So far it's a really great implant, and I'm loving the way that it's allowing my mech to have more time not behind cover and right behind enemy lines. Super effective. If I wasn't using it on DEATHWALKER, I'd definitely be using it on Orion. Being able to use that specialty with charge rockets would make it super effective, making sure that I could eliminate more enemies in a shorter amount of time. If it wasn't for that one, I would also probably use it on Eclipse. Eclipse is a super good mech. If you haven't used it, I would say it's S tier, like one of the best, especially with pod guns. I mean, you can pretty much shoot from a distance and not have to be behind cover because you're going to be using the specialty where nobody can lock onto you and you're pretty much invisible for those couple of seconds. Overall, it ended up taking me about 3,500 A coins, so easily over 100 spins for sure. I did, like I mentioned before, get all of these skins, and so it's pretty good. I'm not upset about it. It just took longer than expected to get the implant. I was surprised that I had to keep getting more A coins, and it was a slow process doing it through the tournament and also having to honestly purchase a couple more. But I don't mind. It's a fun game, and I wanted to make sure that I got the implant just because I really wanted to make this mech more effective and sooner rather than later. If you haven't gotten it, I would even prioritize it over getting another mech. And while you shouldn't rely entirely on just one mech, if you properly set up your hangar for each map, or for kind of like different subdivisions of maps, you can be much more effective, especially with an implant like this. I'd rather have this implant on this mech than have another mech that isn't properly equipped to properly function against other mechs when I'm playing online. So highly consider it. There's 2 more weeks for this crate rush event. It gives you the opportunity to get skins and other resources. Just make sure you have like 4,000, 5,000 A coins before you try, because it could possibly take you a really long time. And I mean, hopefully it doesn't take more, but I wouldn't be surprised if it does. Well, have a good one. Till next time, y'all.